What's up, guys? Film Friday. All right. So today we got Chet Holmgren. I'm gonna start trying to get into the college game a little bit more for our high school demographic and some of the pro stuff. But it's college basketball season's almost March. We're almost done with January. It's crazy. I'm gonna be dropping community soon. So I'm gonna have a phone number you guys can reach out, and I'm gonna be dropping exclusive things such as workouts. I got exclusive content that I'm gonna be recording shortly. So anyway, Film Fridays, Chet Holmgren, the unicorn. All right, I'm gonna just go over why I like his game. All right, here we have transition. When you have a 7-1 big that can move like Chet, that's what makes him special. And here you just lob it up over the top, no matter who. Just throw it down. First off, it was a great pass. I don't know who. I'm not familiar with Gonzaga's team, but great ball placement. Just throw it up to the rim, let him get it. He's athletic enough, like I said, mobile enough. Really, really key for any bigs that will watch this, or if you play that position, even just in general, rule of thumb, just in transition, sprint the floor, you'll get rewarded if you have teammates and coaches that preach the right thing and understand ball movement. So, all right, here he misses the shot, but this is a pro move. All right, he catches it, and then let's watch. Look where he looks. He scans the court, and what that does, it makes the defender relax. So you see how when he looks, the defender's hands are down. By the time he wants to shoot it, the defender's hands a little slower. He gets a shot over him. Now, being also 7-1 with great form, and he can shoot. It's not a bad shot at all. He just missed it a little bit short. And I think the reason for him being short is that he was falling backwards. All right, so he shot it. I mean, it's what happens when you're a good shooter. Like, you can shoot it and fall back and bounce. But if it's your first jump shot of the game, I would rather you hold your follow through and just stay in there so you can kind of see how it feels, being that's your first jump shot of the game. But if you feel good from warm-ups and you feel it like that, then I mean, why not? But I think as a principle for a trainer to reinforce ideas for players, I think it's important that you guys hold the follow through, go straight up, straight down, and that way you can adjust. If it's short, all right, I knew I was falling backwards. I'm just gonna hold the next time. Boom, and knock down the next one. All right, this is what I like. It's very important. He thought he had a lob. He understood that he couldn't get it up, so he brought the ball down. A lot of players would have tried to force that ball up. Now, the other thing here is he had patience, right? He took a pivot, pump fake, step through, went into contact, and then went up to finish. So watch again. Take one dribble, pump fake, pivot, get into contact, go up and finish. And plus, no one's going to block him. You're being 7-1 long as he is. But the important thing there was he was patient, he was physical, and created an angle for himself to score. Boom, up, finish. Nice. All right, this is what I'm saying. This is very hard to guard. If you have a 7-foot player that can just have the ability to move as such, you can do so many things. This is why I think he should be, regardless, the number one pick. I know Palau Panchero, I don't know his pronunciation, but you can't teach that. Like a 7-footer, yeah, he might be a little bit weaker, and Palau is like a sky high. They both have sky high potential, but just like you can't teach 7-1 shot blocking ability that can shoot, which we're about to see right now. Swing, drive, kick. But this is what I'm talking about. Literally just what I told you guys about the shooting. So he's standing, catches, steps in, Flow into his shot is nice. Elbow as high as his shoulder. Follow through and holds it. Cash. So that's why I'm saying it's important to reinforce that, like the ability to hold your shot, follow through, hold your shot, your guide hand. He dropped his guide hand, but it's fine. It happens. But that time he really didn't. He shot it. His guide hand was there. Slow it down. Good flow. Yep, this is where I teach a lot of people's. Everyone has a unique form. Everybody's anatomy is different. But if you watch all really good shooters, they have this ability that when they catch the ball, they dip a little bit to get flow, right? See, and they get this little curve action up into their shot. As you can see, when he brings the ball to his peak, his shoulder and elbow are aligned. That way he can go straight up and straight out. These are keys to having good form. Hold the follow through, right? You're allowed to turn your feet a little bit. That's fine as long as your shoulders, which his are, square to the rim, right? And he held it on the release. You can drop it after the release, after the ball's out of your hand. After it's out, then you can drop it a little bit. But like I said, I prefer as a principle to hold it until you see it go through. The guide hand, security hand, whatever you like to call it. All right, like I said, you have a 7-1 player that has this ability to shoot and hold in pure form. That's rare. And he catches it, and with the footwork we see, you see his feet go from wide to under his hips. We call that a foot replacement. So boom, dip, quick up. And at that point, he doesn't hold it just because he just hit two threes in a row. Not in a row, but just his last two threes he made. So he's in a groove now. And this is the last thing that separates him. Look, he's 7-1, and he can handle the rock. You don't have anybody in the league doing that. But right now, probably just Joel Embiid. But his ability to handle the ball, watch this. Like a little skip, a little lift, dig, in a drop stance. Look at this. Look at the stride. 1, 2, body control. Get it up, turn, and 1. Let's watch this again. This is a great skill. Able to handle it. Boom. 1, 2. It's hard to guard. Like, not many people will be able to guard him. They can guard him for the physicality, but he can make up for it in his length. So when he declares for the draft this year, I think his potential sky high. The amount of spacing in the NBA, he's just going to need to get stronger and definitely tighten his handle a bit. But his skill set is very unique. I would definitely like to see him post up a little bit more. I haven't watched much of his film, but I just know that this is an example. Most of his shots came from the outside. He's having a solid season from the stats I just looked at. So definitely thank you for watching. We will be dropping more. Like I said, I'm going to be having a community soon. Just be on the lookout for that number. I'm going to be doing exclusive video drops, content, and, I'll do, workouts where I'm going to have, pop up free workouts potentially. So definitely look out for that. Once again, keep grinding, study film, very important. Keep getting better, and I'll see you guys soon.